Hi, hello everyone! I'm Toshi from Japan and tourist guide for foreigners. In this video, I'll show you
8 reasons why Japan doesn't heat homes with central heating.
If you have ever stayed in a Japanese home or hotel, you may have noticed something surprising. One room feels warm, but the hallway is freezing. The living room is cozy, but the rest of the house can feel almost as cold as the outdoors. So many visitors ask the same question: why doesn't Japan use central heating the way many other countries do? The truth is, there isn't just one simple explanation. Japan has 8 deep and interconnected reasons behind this unique approach to heating. These reasons come from history, from culture, from how homes are built and replaced, from the country's diverse climate, from the realities of energy use, and so on. In this video, I will explore each of these reasons one by one. Plus, I also offer guided tour in Japan, travel itineraries based on trip duration and area, and recommendations for unique cultural experiences.
You can find more information in the description below. So, let's get started.
Number 1 is history, a country designed for summer. To understand Japan's winter comfort issues, we need to look at history. For centuries, Japanese houses were designed mainly for hot and humid summers. The traditional idea was, a house should be built for summer. So homes used light wooden materials, open layouts, and sliding doors. These features kept air flowing and prevented humidity problems. But there was a downside. These homes had very low insulation. Warm air escaped easily in winter, and cold air came in from the floor, walls, and windows. Even modern homes inherited some of these design ideas. Because the buildings were not airtight, central heating was never practical.
So, it simply could not keep the whole house warm.
Number 2 is culture. Heating people, not rooms. Another key reason is Japan's winter culture. For generations, people focused on heating themselves, not the entire room. The kotatsu is the perfect example. It is a heated table covered with a blanket. Families sit around it for hours, staying warm without heating the whole house. Japan also uses hot water bottles, thermal clothing, electric blankets, and small portable heaters. This lifestyle created a clear belief: why heat every room if you only use one? Even today, many people see whole house heating as unnecessary, or even wasteful.
This cultural habit is deeply rooted and still influences modern heating choices.
Number 3 is housing cycle, short-lived homes. Here is something surprising for many foreign viewers. Japanese homes often last only 30 to 40 years before being rebuilt. This short housing cycle makes homeowners hesitate to install expensive systems like central heating pipes. Japan's used housing market is also very small. People rarely recover the cost of upgrades when selling a home. So families tend to choose simpler, cheaper heating options that do not require long-term investment. In a country where houses come and go quickly, large heating systems simply do not make financial sense.
This economic reality is one of the biggest reasons central heating never became the norm.
Number 4 is climate, diverse climate. Japan stretches over 3,000 kilometers, from north to south. This means winters vary dramatically. In Hokkaido, temperatures stay below freezing for months. Central heating is common there. But in Tokyo, winter is cold, but not long or severe enough to justify heating an entire house all day. And in Okinawa, you barely need heating at all. Because the climate changes so much between regions, Japan never created a national standard for whole house heating.
For millions of households, it simply did not seem necessary.
Number 5 is energy, high costs and efficient air conditioners. Japan imports most of its energy. This makes electricity and gas more expensive than in many Western countries. Central heating usually runs 24 hours a day in winter, so using it across many regions would be very costly. At the same time, Japan has extremely efficient air conditioners. They can heat a single room quickly and use less energy. Because of this, many families prefer room-by-room heating. It is flexible, affordable, and makes financial sense.
So, between energy prices and advanced AC technologies, Japan naturally moved toward partial heating instead of whole house systems.
Number 6 is seasons, living with the 4 seasons. Japan has 4 very distinct seasons, and people have always lived closely with these natural changes. Winter cold isn't treated as something to eliminate completely. Instead, it's seen as part of the seasonal cycle that brings its own charm and traditions. Many families enjoy gathering around the kotatsu, warming their hands with hot drinks, or eating winter foods like nabe and roasted sweet potatoes. These small rituals make the cold feel cozy rather than uncomfortable. In many regions, winter is relatively short, so installing a large central heating system simply doesn't feel necessary. People move naturally between warm and cool rooms, and this lifestyle has continued for generations. This deep cultural connection to the seasons
This deep cultural connection to the seasons is one of the reasons whole home heating never became standard in Japan.
If you would like a personal guide in Japan or need recommendations for travel plans and cultural experiences,
Please contact me from the link in the description section.
Number 7 is earthquakes, designing for safety. As I explained in my previous video, Japan experiences frequent earthquakes, and this has a major influence on how homes and building systems are designed. A central heating system requires fixed pipes, ducts, and equipment that run through the entire building. During a strong earthquake, these parts can break, leading to leaks, electrical issues, or the need for extensive repairs. Because of this risk, many households prefer heating options that are simple, flexible, and easy to replace. Air conditioners, space heaters, and electric stoves can be moved, removed, or repaired quickly if they are damaged. This makes them far more practical in a country where natural disasters are part of daily life.
Japan's focus on safety and quick recovery is a big reason why central heating hasn't become widespread.
Number 8 is bathing, warming the body, not the house. In Japan, taking a hot bath every day is much more than a way to get clean. It's a tradition that warms the body deeply and helps people relax. Because a bath raises your core temperature, many families don't feel the need to heat the entire home. After a long soak, people often slip straight into bed or enjoy a quiet evening already feeling warm and comfortable. Japan also has a strong public bathing culture, with hot springs and bathhouses found across the country. These places offer another way to stay warm during winter, without relying heavily on home heating.
Since Beijing plays such a central role in daily comfort, people naturally depend less on systems like central heating.
Number 9 is weak points, cold other rooms, and sudden temperature changes. But Japan's heating style has a major weakness. When only one room is heated, the rest of the house stays very cold. Hallways, entryways, and especially bathrooms often feel like outdoor spaces. Foreign visitors are shocked by this. Even Japanese people know it can be uncomfortable, and sometimes dangerous. The sudden temperature change between a warm room and a cold bathroom can increase health risks, especially for older people.
This issue is now widely recognized, and it is one of the key motivations for improving modern Japanese homes.
Number 10 is changing Japan, a new era of warm homes. Japan is slowly changing. New homes today are much better insulated than older ones. High-performance windows, airtight construction, and modern materials are becoming more common. Floor heating systems are also growing in popularity, especially in condominiums and newly built houses. Heat pump technology, including all-electric homes, is making whole house comfort more achievable. Young families now want warm, comfortable interiors, not just one heated room. Japan's heating culture is moving toward a new future.
How was today's video? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like button. See you in my next video. Bye!